in the movie Sleeping Beauty, there was a princess named Aurora, and Aurora was had this evil lady named Maleficent, and Maleficent put a spell on Aurora saying that she would basically be asleep forever unless true love's kiss could break the spell. And that is where Prince Charming comes in. And the prince came in and basically kissed Aurora, and she woke up. And this showed that they had such a powerful connection that could break a spell. See, my quote for the day is going to be, "Love is composed of a single soul inhibiting two bodies," and that is from Aristotle. And I think that this means that love is so powerful that it can connect two different individuals. Now, it is important to find a certain love with another person so that you can have that special connection. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the movie High School Musical, the song Honeybee, and then the movie Sweet Home Alabama. So going off with the first movie, which is High School Musical, this is about Troy and Gabriella, who come from two different worlds. Troy is, he's a jock, he's a basketball player, where Gabriella, she comes from the smart world, she's a bit of a nerd. And these two individuals actually come together, they start dating, and they find love. They had a lot of things going against them, but at the end of the day, they did it. They overcame their obstacles and found each other. And these two people were able to find a bond, to find that connection, and at the root of the connection was love. Aristotle, he said it perfectly in his quote, right? These two different people were able to come together as one soul, with one relationship that worked cohesively. Next, I want to talk to you guys about the song Honeybee, and this is by Blake Shelton. So the song, it basically goes on about, so Blake wrote it to his wife, Gwen Stefani, and it's about two different people who actually complement each other. And it's about how they, work together and how things are a little bit different between them, but they can come together as one. The lyrics go, or some of them say, "You'll be my soft and sweet, I'll be your strong and steady." So right there, two opposing sides that will come together and work as one. The next is, "You'll be my glass of wine and I'll be your shot of whiskey." Once again, two different things. One's a bit more girly, one's a little more masculine, but they come together and they're gonna work cohesively. That's the main point there. And that is exactly what Aristotle was saying, that love is so powerful that it can connect these two different individuals. Next, I want to talk to you guys about the movie Sweet Home Alabama. And in this movie, it is about this girl from Alabama and this really small town, and she basically packs up her stuff, leaves, and doesn't come home for 7 years. She goes to New York, a big city, becomes a big fashion designer, and falls in love, or so she thinks, with this New York guy. And the secret is that she's actually married to her high school sweetheart, and has been trying to divorce him, but he won't sign the papers because he's still in love with her. So after 7 years, the girl goes home to Alabama and is basically like, "Dude, sign the divorce papers," and he says no. And the whole movie is about how the Alabama people, they find love together. They realize that they were meant to be. So the New York guy, he kind of gets the gate, but it's a really powerful story because it shows how even after 7 years, the person that you are meant to be with, that doesn't change. And that just shows how powerful love actually is. So today I talked to you guys about the quote that says, "Love is composed of a single soul that inhibits two bodies," and that is by Aristotle. And what this meant to me was that love is super powerful and it can connect two completely different individuals, and it makes them into one being. My 3 stories that I talked to you guys about were High School Musical, how Troy and Gabriella came together, how in the song Honeybee by Blake Shelton, how they also came together and complemented each other. And lastly, I talked to you guys about Sweet Home Alabama, how love, it doesn't die, it just continues to grow stronger. Going back to my opening story of Sleeping Beauty, it just shows that true love really can conquer all, even a magical spell by an evil character.